Hello everyone, this is Computer Experiments and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see how to partition, merge or format any system drive or a USB thumb drive on operating systems, namely Windows, Mac and Linux. So let's get started. Now let's see how to do that on Windows. Here you can see that I am using Windows 10, but the same process follows for Windows 7 as well as for Windows 8. To do so, we first need to open Disk Management. You can open Disk Management by either going to your File Explorer, then right clicking on this PC and then clicking on Manage. And here click on Disk Management. Now this is a Disk Management window. Or you can also open it by right clicking on the Windows icon, then going to Disk Management. Now this is the Disk Management windows. Now here you must have heard two things. One is disk and another is drive. So here I have two disks. This is the simple data disk and this is the disk in which the operating system is installed. And if you go into your file explorer, you can see there are different drives as C, D, E, and this is my USB drive which is named F. So here this is my drive C, drive D and drive E, not disk. So this is the difference between disks and drives. So now here let's say I want to create a 50 GB partition to store my data. So first you have to select from which you want to create the partition. So here I will select it from the others. Now here on the others partition I will right click and then go to shrink volume. So here I have to put the amount of size in MB that I want for the partition. Now here please remember that 1 GB is 1024 MB, not 1000 MB. So if you multiply 50 into 1024, you get 51200. So here I'll put the value 51200. Now then I will click shrink. Now this is the 50 GB unallocated partition. At this point, you cannot see the partition on your file explorer. So to make it visible, we have to right click on it, then select new simple volume. Now here we select next and next. You can give whatever drive letter you want. I'm giving G, that is just the next one. Then next. Now you can name the volume whatever you want. I will name it new. Now here you can select the format as NTFS or exFAT. So here please remember whatever format you want to select it here right now, because later on you won't be able to format for the disk. So now I just want it for normal data storage, so I will select NTFS and then select next, then finish. Now if you open the file explorer, you can see the drive new has been created. Now you can put whatever data you want. Now let's say I want to merge this partition new into the others partition. So for this you have to first make a backup of the data if you have stored in this drive. After that we will right click on it and select delete volume. Now here it will show that the all data will be erased, so you have to make the backup for that. So I will select yes. Now the 50 GB unallocated partition, it is your choice if you want to merge this into the others or the partition my documents. Here I will merge it into the others only. So for that I will right click on the others partition and then select extend volume and then select next. Make sure that the particular drive is selected and then next and then finish. So now you see it has been merged back into the others drive. Now let's see how to do the same processes on a USB thumb drive. Here you can see that I have already inserted my USB thumb drive. Here let's say I want to create a partition of 10 GB. So for that I will right click on it and then select shrink volume. Now here also we have to give the amount of space we want to create that partition in MB. Here I want 10 GB, so I will put 10240. Now I will click shrink. Now here see, likewise earlier you will not be able to see the 10 GB partition right now. So for that you have to right click on it and then new simple volume, then select next, then next. Then you can give it whatever drive letter you want. I will give G, that is the next one. Then next. Then here you can give whatever format you want. You can give it NTFS or FAT32. In this case you can format it later on, so you don't have to worry about it right now. For now I will select NTFS and then name this USB1. Then I will select next, then finish. Now here if you open your file explorer, you can see the data partition is made here. So now if you want to format it, you can either right click on it here and then select format, and here you can select whatever format you want, that is FAT32 or exFAT, and you can format it from here, or you can open your file explorer and then right click on it and select format. Now here you can format it. Now here you can format it with whatever type you want. Now after doing that, I want to merge this partition back into the USB partition. In this case, if I select delete volume, then here also you have to make a backup of the data if you have stored any on that. Now here if I right click on it, you can see that the extend volume option is not highlighted. Now for this you have to make a backup of this drive also and then right click on it and select delete volume. Then you will select yes. Now here total volume is unallocated, so you will right click on it and select new simple volume and then next, next. You can give whatever drive letter you want. I will give it G. Then next. You can give whatever format you want. I will leave it as FAT32. Then I will name it USB. You can name it whatever you want. Then next and finish. Now sometimes you might face this error that it might show the drive letter, not the name and raw format. In this case you cannot open the drive to store any data. So for this you have to right click on it and then select format. Then here you select the name whatever you want. I will again give it USB. Now I will select FAT32 format and then OK. Here you will select OK again. Now here you can see it has been formatted to FAT32 and the USB name is on it. Now if you open the file explorer, you can see the USB drive on it. So that's it. This is how you can do it on Windows. Now we have seen how to do that on Windows. Now let's see how to do that on a Mac. Now let's see how to do the same thing on a Mac. For this, you have to first click on Finder and then Preferences. And then you have to check in the boxes for hard disk and connected servers. So you can see the partition drive on the desktop itself. And then you have to go to Spotlight Search. And then you have to search for Disk Utility. You have to open the application. When it's open, you can see that I have already inserted the USB drive here. Now here, let's say I want to create a 15 GB partition out of it. So in this column, I will select the disk Mac and then click on Partition. Then I will again click on Partition. Now here you can see this pie chart type format. The shaded region shows the space used. Now to make an additional partition of 15 GB, we have to first click on the plus icon and then we have to move it to 15 GB. You can either do it by sliding it or you can do it by writing it, putting the value here. Now here you can select whatever format you want. It is MS-DOS, this is Windows format, and other is Apple format. So here I will select APFS. Here I will also name it new. You can name it whatever you want. And then I'll click on apply and then partition. Now you will receive this warning. Don't worry, in this case no data will be lost on your main drive. I have tried it earlier also. So here you will click on continue. Now here you click on done. Now here you can see that the drive new has been created. Now here you can open it. Now here you can store any data you want. Now let's say you want to format this drive. For that you have to click on erase and then you can select the format you want. Here it is APFS only since it is supported by Apple. Now let's say you want to format it into some other format such as format for Windows and all. So for that you have to click on partition and then again partition, and then you have to select this drive and then here you select the format what you want. Like you can select MS-DOS or exFAT, whatever you want. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. So now after that is done, let's say you want to merge this drive new into the drive Mac. Now for this, please make sure that you have the data backup of the new drive which you made. After that you can select on either of the drive and select partition. Then again select partition. Now here select the drive you made which you want to delete and now click on the minus icon here. Now you can see it has been integrated into the whole drive. Then you click on apply. Then partition. Now you click on done. Now you can see that it has been again merged into the drive Mac. The same process you have to follow for the USB drive also. But here you can see that previously we used it on Windows, so it is in the MS-DOS FAT32 format. Apple does not support this format, so if you click on partition, it will not highlight the plus and minus icons. So here you select on cancel and then select erase. Now here you change the format to APFS and then click on erase. Now here you click on done. Now here you select the USB drive. Now it will be easier for it to format this USB drive. You click on partition, then again click on partition, and then you click on the plus icon. Now let's say here also I want to make the partition of 10 GB. Here you either do it by dragging this line or by putting the value here. So after that is done, you can here this time you can select whatever format you want for this as well as for this one. So here I will leave it as APFS only. You can use whatever format you want. and here I will name it USB 2. You can name it whatever you want, and then I will click on apply and then partition. Now here you click on done. So now you have two different USB partitions here. So let's say you want to format this one. So you click on erase. Now again you will see that it is only APFS formats. So you click cancel and click on partition. And then again you click on partition. Now here, like earlier, you can select whatever format you want and then select apply. Now let's say I want to merge this partition back into the main USB partition. So I will follow the steps which was just earlier, that I will click on partition and then again I will click on partition. Here I will select the drive which I want to delete and then I will click on the minus icon. Now you can see it has been integrated into the whole disk. Now here you can select whatever format you want. Since the next one we are going to see it how to do these processes on Linux, so I will select it as MS-DOS FAT and then click on apply and then select partition. So now you can see that the USB 2 drive has been merged back into the USB drive. So we have seen how to do this on a Mac. Now let's see how to do the same thing on Linux. Now let's see how to do the same processes on Linux. Here I am using Linux Mint. You can use Ubuntu, Kali Linux or whatever Linux distribution you want. You can use that. So first we need to open the application called disks. Here we will select the main drive and then I will select the drive which I want to partition. Now here I will go to advanced additional partition options. Here I will click on resize. Now here let's say I want to give the free space of 10 GB here and then I will select resize. It will ask for password. I will give the password. Now you will see this error that it cannot be done. So yes everyone, you cannot partition the main system drive in Linux. Please don't try to do it anyway because it might lead to the crashing of your system. But you can partition a USB thumb drive. Like here I have inserted my USB thumb drive. Here I will select the drive I want to partition. Now here I will go to additional partition options and then click on resize. And then here I will give the size, that is 10 GB. And then click on resize. So it will start resizing it. Now here you can see that a drive with unallocated or free space has been created. So to make it visible, you select that partition and then click on the plus icon and then select next and then you can name it whatever you want. I will name it USB 1 and then you can select it as if you want to do it for Linux file system type only or Windows NTFS or FAT partition. So I will select it as FAT partition and then click on create. So now you can see that the partition of USB 1 has been created. The partitions of USB and USB 1 is not shown in the desktop because it is not mounted yet since it was being partitioned. So you click on this mount partition icon, it will mount it, and on this also. So it will mount both the partitions here. If you open it, then here you can store whatever data you want. Now let's say I want to format this one. To do that, I will again select additional partition options and then go to format partition and then name the volume whatever I want. I will keep it USB1, and now you can format it to whatever format you want, that is ext4 for Linux, NTFS or FAT. So I'm okay with the FAT partition right now, so I will click on cancel. Now let's say I want to merge this USB 1 partition into the main USB partition. For that you have to first make a backup of the files if you have stored in this partition. After that you select that partition and then click on the minus icon here. You select delete. And now you can see it is the free space partition here. Then you go to the main USB partition to which you want to merge it. Then you go to advanced partition options and then click on resize. And then here you scroll it up to the max size, that is the 10 GB will completely get used, and then click on resize. And now you can see that the USB 1 partition has been merged back into the main USB partition. Now again it has been unmounted because the partition process was going on. So you again click on this mount button. And here you can see that the USB drive is mounted. You can open it and you can store whatever data you want in this drive. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you do like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and please do share and subscribe to my channel. Also, please don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get updates on my latest videos.